key to navigating through perilous times is to understand these Stoic philosophies of courage, patience, justice, and wisdom. Stoicism is an ancient, powerful approach to life that teaches us how to find peace and strength amid chaos. Today, we're going to explore how Stoicism can transform your life, equipping you with timeless wisdom to overcome challenges and find profound fulfillment in life. Let's start with a story from ancient Rome. Picture the great Stoic philosopher Seneca, known for his profound wisdom and resilience. Seneca faced numerous adversities throughout his life, including political exile and personal loss, but he didn't succumb to despair. Instead, he embraced Stoic principles, which helped him navigate these turbulent waters with remarkable grace. Seneca famously said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This insight teaches us that many of our fears and anxieties are created by our minds, not by our actual circumstances. When we confront these imagined fears and separate them from reality, we unlock the power to live more freely and fully. Now, let's bring this concept into your life. Think about a challenge you're currently facing: a demanding job, a strained relationship, or perhaps a personal goal that feels out of reach. It's easy to become overwhelmed by the weight of these challenges. But Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we cannot. This doesn't mean ignoring difficulties, but rather acknowledging them without allowing them to dominate our emotional state. Take the example of Epictetus, another great Stoic philosopher who was born into slavery. Despite his circumstances, Epictetus maintained an extraordinary sense of inner freedom and strength. He taught that while we may not control external events, we always have control over our responses to them. Epictetus's life is a testament to the power of perspective. His teachings encourage us to focus on our reactions and choices, rather than the events themselves. Consider this. If you find yourself caught in traffic and feeling frustration rise, instead of letting it ruin your day, recognize that the traffic is beyond your control. What you can control is your reaction. You can choose to use this time productively. Perhaps listen to an inspiring podcast, reflect on your goals, or simply practice deep breathing. In this way, you reclaim your power and maintain your inner peace. Let's dive deeper into another Stoic principle: the idea of accepting what happens and making the best of it. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, faced numerous challenges during his reign, including wars and personal loss. Yet, he wrote in his journal, known as Meditations, that life is a series of events that we interpret through our own minds. He encouraged us to view every event as an opportunity for growth and improvement. Imagine a gardener who faces a harsh winter that threatens to destroy their crops. Instead of lamenting the loss, a Stoic gardener might view the winter as a chance to prepare the soil better, plan for the future, or even learn new techniques to enhance their garden. This mindset transforms obstacles into opportunities for development. You can apply this principle in your own life. Suppose you face a setback, a failed project, a missed opportunity, or a personal disappointment. Rather than letting it define you, view it as a chance to learn, adapt, and grow stronger. This shift in perspective can turn failures into stepping stones toward success. Let's also address the concept of living in accordance with nature, a core Stoic belief. The Stoics believed that living in harmony with nature means understanding and accepting our place in the world and our nature as human beings. It means embracing our rational mind and moral virtues while accepting the natural flow of life. Imagine a river flowing through a landscape. It doesn't struggle against rocks or obstacles. Instead, it navigates around them, finding its path to the sea. This image of the river can teach us how to approach our lives. By accepting the natural course of events and adapting with resilience and grace, we find our way to our own fulfillment and purpose. To apply this, consider your own strengths and weaknesses. Embrace who you are and where you are in life. Work with your unique talents and circumstances rather than against them. This self-acceptance and adaptability will help you align with the natural flow of your life and uncover your true potential. Picture this. You're standing in a bustling city, surrounded by a whirlwind of noise and activity. The chaos of honking horns, chattering crowds, and flashing lights feels overwhelming. But amidst this storm, you find a quiet corner, take a deep breath, and find peace. How do you achieve such tranquility in the midst of chaos? The answer lies in the ancient wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Stoicism teaches us how to navigate the turbulence of existence with calm and clarity. Let's explore how to implement these timeless principles and bring their profound benefits into our daily lives. Imagine the life of Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and renowned Stoic philosopher. Despite ruling a vast empire and facing numerous personal and political challenges, Marcus Aurelius found peace through his Stoic practices. His reflections, compiled in Meditations, offer us practical wisdom on handling life's pressures. One key principle Marcus Aurelius embraced was the idea of focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. Picture yourself at work, dealing with a difficult project. You might be stressed about factors outside your control, like a tight deadline or a demanding boss. But according to Stoic philosophy, the true power lies in how you respond. Consider this story. A young soldier named Lucius faced a grueling military campaign. His situation seemed dire, with unpredictable weather and constant danger. Instead of succumbing to despair, Lucius focused on controlling his own actions and mindset. He prepared meticulously, stayed calm under pressure, and supported his comrades. By concentrating on what he could influence and accepting what he couldn't, Lucius transformed his experience from one of hardship into one of personal growth and leadership. You can apply this principle in your own life. Whether it's handling a challenging project at work or managing a complex relationship, identify what you can control, your effort, attitude, and actions. Let go of worries about outcomes beyond your control. This shift in focus can significantly reduce stress and increase your effectiveness. Another powerful Stoic practice is the art of reflection and mindfulness. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, advocated for regular self-reflection to gain clarity and maintain perspective. He believed that by examining our thoughts and actions, we can better understand ourselves and make wiser choices. Let me tell you a story about a businesswoman named Julia. Julia was constantly caught up in the demands of her fast-paced career. The pressure was overwhelming, and she felt constantly on edge. Seeking relief, she began practicing daily reflection, a technique inspired by Stoicism. Each evening, Julia took a few moments to review her day, assess her responses, and consider how she could improve. Over time, this practice helped Julia gain insight into her reactions and decision-making process. She discovered patterns of anxiety and stress that she could address through better time management and self-care. By incorporating this Stoic practice into her routine, Julia not only improved her performance but also found greater balance and satisfaction in her life. You, too, can benefit from this practice. Set aside time each day to reflect on your experiences. Ask yourself questions like, what did I do well today? What challenges did I face and how did I respond? How can I grow from these experiences? This simple yet powerful practice can lead to profound personal development and resilience. Let's talk about the Stoic practice of gratitude. Epictetus, another influential Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of appreciating what we have rather than focusing on what we lack. He taught that by cultivating gratitude, we can shift our perspective and find contentment in the present moment. Consider the story of a young artist named Leo. Leo was struggling with feelings of inadequacy and frustration as he compared his work to that of more famous artists. He felt disheartened by what he saw as his own shortcomings. One day, Leo decided to practice gratitude by keeping a journal where he noted the things he was thankful for: his creativity, his health, the support of friends and family. This simple shift in focus transformed Leo's mindset. Instead of dwelling on his perceived failures, he found joy in his progress and creative process. By embracing gratitude, Leo not only improved his outlook, but also reignited his passion for art. Incorporate gratitude into your life by regularly acknowledging the positives, no matter how small. Whether it's appreciating supportive relationships, celebrating achievements, or recognizing personal strengths, this practice will help you cultivate a more positive and resilient mindset. Finally, let's discuss the concept of living in alignment with your values, another core Stoic principle. Stoicism teaches us to live authentically and in accordance with our principles, even when faced with external pressures. Think about the story of a community leader named Sam. Sam was deeply committed to values of integrity and fairness, but he faced immense pressure to compromise these principles for personal gain. Instead of yielding to the pressure, Sam held firm to his values, even when it meant making difficult decisions and facing criticism. By staying true to his principles, Sam earned the respect and trust of those around him. His commitment to living authentically not only guided him through challenging situations but also inspired others to uphold their own values. Reflect on your own values and consider how they guide your actions. When faced with decisions or challenges, ask yourself if your choices align with your core principles. This alignment will not only help you navigate difficult situations, but also build a life of purpose and fulfillment. As we wrap up, remember this: Stoic philosophy offers practical tools to enhance our lives, from focusing on what we can control to practicing gratitude and aligning with our values. These principles are not just theoretical, they are actionable strategies for achieving inner peace and resilience. So, as you navigate the complexities of life, let Stoic wisdom be your guide. Embrace the power of reflection, the strength of gratitude, and the clarity of living according to your values. By doing so, you'll find yourself equipped to face challenges with calm and grace, transforming obstacles into opportunities for growth. Remember this: Stoic philosophy is not just an abstract theory but a practical guide for living a better life. It teaches us to control our reactions, accept what we cannot change, and make the best of every situation. It offers a roadmap to inner peace, strength, and fulfillment. So, when you face life's challenges, whether big or small, channel the wisdom of the Stoics. Embrace the wind, navigate the edge with calm resolve, and let the ancient teachings guide you towards a life of greater clarity and purpose.